How do we make golf more accessible? I'm Richard and welcome to A Load of Cobblers. I am the biggest average golfer you'll ever see. Average is, I'm a poor man's golfer. Love the sport. My dad forced me to play at 2, 3, 4, just basically small clubs, got me in the garden, love the sport, and it's one of those things that I'm just absolutely in love with. I know I've got 2 young kids myself at this point, and I'd love them to play golf, but at the same time, I can barely afford to pay for my own clubs. And I don't need to get the best clubs in the world, but it's such an expensive sport to play, especially if you're not a member of a club. And not everyone can afford to be a member of a club, and doesn't financially work out for everyone the best way, but it does. But how do we get more people into golf? And for me, the biggest thing that stops people getting into golf, there's just 2 things, is the money, being able to afford to do it. You know, I'm taking my dad for a round for his birthday at a club we're not members at, and we're playing £58. Now that's a lot of money for someone that doesn't make a lot of money. But you all know if you're golf fans that actually some clubs will charge £40-50 for you to go and have a round each. So that, in comparison, is probably a good deal, but that's excessive. How can I afford to do that? Now, if I want to take my son and daughter in a few years to play golf, how can I say to them, right, okay, kids, there might be a cheaper rate for kids. I get that, but I've still got to go play with them myself, haven't I? I've still got to go show them and lead by example. Although my golf is poor, it's just not accessible. How, especially with things like Live Golf and PGA, you know, making so much money. Do we need to improve the grassroots of golf? You know, things that kids are put off by golf because of the way you have to dress, and I feel like golf is stuck in the Stone Age. So I would say I lean more towards a golf purist. My dad used to manage a couple of golf courses, so I know the etiquette and things like that. And I just think, you know, there was all the controversy a few years ago with Hatton and wearing a hoodie, and it's like, why is that a big deal? You know, you want kids to come into it. And you know, the way that they dress, the expectations, they're not allowed. I thought Rory McIlroy might get a little bit of hate for him smashing the life out of the bunker the other day, because it's not, you know, not proper golf. And I'm sure if that was somebody else, or if that was in the Live Golf tournament, people would be making a massive thing about it. But because it's Rory, he got away with it, didn't he? But you know, that shows the human side of golfers, and I think things like that gets people into the game, and I think that's what Live Golf and PGA are doing really well together at the moment. That actually there's a bit of controversy and it's getting people interested in it, but I just feel that where's the characters in golf? That would help more people get into it, wouldn't it? Like, where are, you know, your Ian Poulters? What a great character to have in it, but you know, there is no more of it. It's interesting to see what you think. I'm Richard and I'll see you on the next one.